Is it new shoes?
No.
Not new shoes.
Like, it's new, but not new.
When did you get it?
I got them like beginning of the year. You know?
Beginning of the year? That's new though.
Beginning of the year.
6 months.
Like 6 months. Like, what do you consider like new?
I would say like 3 months.
3 months?
4 months.
3-4
Things
months.
I haven't seen you, man.
Oh, that's the thing.
Like genuinely, but I
like, hasn't seen me, yeah.
I feel like that's been a big shift after
high school. And then everyone is
like, because man, do talk about being in high school, like, yeah, like your friends change or whatever. And you think, like, yeah, whatever, now we're still going to teach each other every day or whatever. But, like, man, do have lives.
Facts.
And not even in terms of, like, it's not important anymore. Or it's not like.
It's just man, like, get busy.
Man, get busy, but especially if you go to different universities or whatever. Then, like, you see different people a lot every day. And, like, it is easy to, like, lose your. Not lose your friends, but, like. But I do think the real ones stay.
The real ones do stay.
The real ones do stay. I feel like when man want to make the effort, man do make the effort.
Yeah, of course. You know? Even if they don't, then... yeah.
Like if man want to see each other, man will make a plan to see each other. Because you're not gonna see them every day. But you will see them. Like if you want to make plans or like...
Or at least stay in touch.
Even like a question like how are you doing? Because even like I said, me and Musa, we don't see each other every day. We don't see each other every day.
Yeah, we don't see each other every day.
But we still on the phone, we play games.
Play games, yeah.
And I feel like that's also, I don't know, but like that's important, man. I feel like a lot of the high school relations that you do build, the quality ones, if those are strong, that takes you far, bro.
That does take you far.
That take you far.
Because one day your son's gonna be playing rugby, his son's playing rugby, they're on the same team, but then your friend that doesn't have a son is the coach, and then
what? What?
Nah, I don't know.
Nah, you officially do that.
That's awful as well.
But yeah, anyways, guys, it was a nice one. But yeah, if you guys know, obviously I've been creating content, I've been on TikTok for the last like 6 months, 6-7 months. It's not in December.
Since last year.
Oh
yeah.
But and I wanted to start doing like podcasts and stuff like that, or just like more content. I feel like if you stay stagnant, or like there's a saying where it's like,
what is it?
If something's not growing, if something's not growing, it's eventually like dying.
Yeah.
No, like, not like think about like for Mark, for example, like this thing's not growing. Like eventually over time it's gonna die.
Yeah.
But
I feel you that.
But
he's speaking.
But like yeah, I feel like just trying different stuff. Also, I like talking, as you guys would know. You're my people, whatever.
Yeah.
And so yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I feel like you're quite, internet famous.
Okay,
I
promise you.
On TikTok.
That was the quite easy though. It's like, why did do glaze? Whoa, wait, pause. Sweet, okay, wait. I'll bring it back. It's not glaze.
So man show love.
Yeah, man show love. No, man show love, and I feel like me being the person I don't know how to like express it, man. Like when people are like, yo, like I like your stuff or whatever, like I don't know how to feel about it. And it's not coming from a place of like arrogance or a place of like, I don't know. It's just like I don't know how to feel, man, because like. It's easy to get hard-headed. People come to you and say, yeah, your stuff's cool, your stuff's whatever, but then like, it's easy for that to go to your head and for to be like, and I get caught up in the things. So I try my best, obviously, to stay humble. Again, like it's not like I'm super duper ultra mega famous for that. Again, I'm not.
But the McDonald's incident. Insert clip.
No, I'm not inserting that.
McDonald's incident.
Yeah, that is also not so.
Hometown hero.
Hometown. I won't lie. When that clip came out there. I didn't know because people always gave me different like perspectives on it. People were like, "Yo, oh my word!" And man were like, "Yo, why didn't you do anything?" When obviously like, because like,
I actually say, "Why didn't you do anything?"
Yeah, but I feel like in the moment, like you always say before the time, like, "Oh, if this happens, I'll do this." But literally in the moment, I don't say you shock and freeze. I feel like it's different, like differs from person to person. And I would like to say that I at least tried to do something. Nah, like even if it like wasn't, I feel like. By me not being on my phone, obviously people are recording, that's how I got on the video frame, whatever. But like I feel like even just trying to.
But that was like a Muji thing to do.
When I went in, people said no, come out. That was like there was a good thing was like I was in the club, but I wasn't doing anything. Like I think my friend, I'm not gonna say his name, but like, he was saying like, nah, get out. But like I don't know, man. I feel like in that moment, like someone had to do something. And I feel like if I didn't, luckily there were other people there, like older man.
Did it get resolved? Like
Nah, I got resolved, but like it was kind of messy. If you guys don't know. Well, basically after Stellenbosch Varsity Cup in Stellenbosch, we came back home to Rosemead Avenue. They had McDonald's, and there was a big fight breakout that happened. And I feel like a lot of people know about it because it was literally spreading on news like man's parents, like you're literally your mom basically.
My mom did
Your mom, and I was like,
she's like, why is he at McDonald's? Is this guy not fasting?
She's doing Ramadan as well, and then she was like, wait, she was like, oh, you're not fasting?
Yeah.
I was like, that's like way late at night.
Yeah.
I shouldn't be at McDonald's anyways for obviously no reasons. If you guys know as well, Free Palestine from the road to the sea. I'll never not talk about that.
No.
Nah, like Jesus, I'll never not talk about that. I feel like whether you have a platform of like 1,500,000. Okay, I mean 1,000,000. If you guys, kind of people on audio, based on call basically.
Yeah.
But basically, like whether you have a platform or not, even if you speak to just have conversations, like conversations will never hurt. Like it's speaking out about see stuff like that. And also like coming from someone that's not Muslim. And you kind of hear the stuff like what's your intake on it or like your
I feel like no one wants to see other people get hurt at the end of the day. We're all human, you know, regardless of religious beliefs, you know, social beliefs and stuff like that. I feel like we're all human. You don't want to see other people get hurt.
okay.
And
I'm a league.
And I feel like as someone that I know, Muji, you know, he's Muslim and he's involved in that community and stuff like that.
Sure.
The type of person that I would want to be is, you know, helping him or
Nah, I got Yeah, but even that, but also like what I wanted to say, like people think it's like a political thing, where it's like, oh, like politically whatever. Like if you just take your way, like you out of the situation, like it's man's life, you know what I mean? And yeah, I feel like when man start thinking too much about like, oh, but they did this or whatever. Like at the end of the day, like what you can see in front of you, like what you can see on the screen, what you see on the screen, like people are literally getting slaughtered, children, women, men as well. But like to this extent is insanely overboard, and the fact they're not getting any resources, no resources are going into Gaza at all. They're literally being like gassed out. Basically, I don't know if you saw, there were trucks of food that was supposed to go in, but two out of the trucks, like I think it was 5, 2 of them were, I don't know, I can't get the word for it, like the Arabic word for it, but it's like bodies, like dead bodies, like coming in the trucks to people that need resources, stuff like that. Like, and I feel like that stuff does get lost in the news because the media or whoever, like the media's gonna do what media's gonna do.
Yeah, of course.
Media's gonna do what media's gonna do. And they, like it's genuinely just a mess situation. And yeah, inshallah, that people of Palestine will be free. And yeah.
How do you feel about the Congolese genocide?
Inform me.
Generally
inform me.
Does it inform you? And the thing is, I'm informed, but not that
opinion.
informed.
Opinion, let's go.
But my opinion is that of course Congo, it's split. You know, it's not just one Congo. It's the Democratic Republic of Congo,
yes.
and then it's the Congo, and there's just, you know, issues on the border. You know, and long story short, most of the issues is coming from, you know, the high ups. So long story short, it's really issues with the high ups.
Yeah.
And you know, when people get into power that they've never had before, and you know, and it's almost like a cycle. So it's just the high ups, once they get into power, they neglect the you know, the local issues, and they allow countries from the outside, especially European countries, to steal the resources from the country.
For their personal gain.
For their personal gain, right? Because, you know, Congo has lots of precious minerals, and you know, people from outside, they just want to take it for their own personal gain, and the people higher up, they don't mind throwing their own people under the rug, just so they can also get monetary value from what they
Is this country against country, or is it country within itself? Because is it, correct me if I'm wrong again, I don't know, is it like civilians, like Congolese civilians, like is it like them dying, or is it like
it's
corruption?
Yeah, it's a
like
lot
how
of things.
How does that killing kind of
It's layering. So it's a bit tricky. I wish I read up more on it before this, but the main issue is there's a lot of people that are against, you know, the government doing what they do, so they will rebel. Yes, and that's where the killing comes from.
Oh, okay. So I'm assuming it's not a democratic, Like, man don't have, like, they say.
Man don't really have their say.
Oh, yeah.
Really, they don't.
Oh,
Yeah.
right.
But it's getting better. Slowly, it's getting better.
Oh, yeah.
But it's not at the rate that you know we'd want it to be at.
But like, just shows all over the world, bro. Whether it be in
Mhm.
Asia, whether it be in Africa, like man are just like it's like wherever you go, there's always gonna be bad parts. Obviously, a lot worse. There's gonna be places that are a lot worse than others, but
Mhm.
we hope that individually they all get better at some stage. But segueing, moving.
Segue, yeah.
I heard that you leaving us sometime soon. What are you feeling about that?
Now I'm quite excited about it. You know, it's a big opportunity, huge opportunity.
For those that don't know, Musa is going to the US, play basketball, go show flames there. But like just tell me like how you feeling about it. You're not doing the team, but just say like
Honestly, like, you know, I don't really like talking about it. If you don't know. Like I don't like talking about it, but it's more of a, you know, I want people to know based off how I'm improving there and how, like my work. I just want them to see off the work, like
okay. Which is fair, but I feel like a lot of money can just be like whatever, talk that talk, whatever. And I feel like Musa is the type of guy to be like when he wants to do something, he wants to show it. He's never gonna be the man to be like whatever. That's what it's like. He's gonna be the one to be like, yo, watch, like you know what I mean? Do the work talking.
But
but when you leaving?
It's not really confirmed yet, but mid-year, like later mid-year.
Okay,
you know, waiting for the visa and stuff like that.
Right.
Yeah.
Just like on a you person, like
on me personal,
like friends, the jump shift. Like how do you feel like that's gonna be?
I feel like it's gonna be tough, very tough. You know, but I'm gonna be so busy that I might, you know, it might not get. How can I say this? I'm gonna be too busy to the point where I won't really get bothered about being far away from family. So, you know, it's like super structured, you know, school, I'm gonna be doing schoolwork and then also playing basketball, stuff like that. There's a lot of other guys I know there that they're playing ball. They're also here from South Africa. Yeah.
Nick, one from Durban.
Yeah, from Durban, yeah. Man
From
from Durban. But let me tell you about man from Durban in basketball, bro.
Those money can
those money can ball, bro. Those money can ball. Yeah. So yeah, I'm gonna be with a lot of, you know, like-minded individuals who are also good. If I'm being realistic, like super realistic, super honest, as much as, you know, from all of the work that I'm putting in, you know, I'm working, I'm grafting, I'm trying to perfect my craft. Shout out. If you know, you know.
You know.
Yeah, but I'm not ready yet, bro. I'm still not ready. Like when it comes to technical skill and stuff like that, bro, I'm not ready yet, bro.
But eventually you will
get there. Eventually I will get there. But I feel like I'm not ready yet. Because you know when you watch film, especially like the men that are from South Africa and they go there and they play ball. Those men are good, bro.
No.
Those men are good, bro. They're knock. So I'm just trying to reach the gap in between from where I am and what I should be at before I leave.
On your time.
It can't be on my time. It can't be on my time.
Because the comp there, like the comp's gonna be high.
The comp there is super tough, bro. It's super tough.
Hey, bro, I wish you all the best, bro.
I appreciate it. Thanks.
Segueing into another section that we have. But basically now we have this. I'm gonna give you a dilemma, but we're gonna go through a dilemma together, and then we're gonna have another section after that. Okay. Yeah. So. This is dilemmas that we got from our friends or whatever, and so we're answering some of those basically. So I'm not gonna say who gave what. Obviously people know what they gave, but you see your homeboy cheating on your own girl. No, you see your homeboy cheating on your own girl.
Yeah.
What's the move? You've known both of them for the exact same time, or like maybe the guy a bit more than the girl, and maybe you're friends with the girl because of your own boy, but basically you know them for like a similar period of time. What's the play?
So red card.
Nah, that's off. That's another segment.
Okay, so what do I say?
Yeah.
I know the boy longer.
You know the boy longer.
That's my guy. But then she's also my
That's your home girl, bro.
That's my home girl.
That's your home girl. I feel like
I am a feminist, bro. So I would have to. the homeboy is in the wrong, bro.
Okay, nah, but face.
Like,
I feel like I also have a similar opinion on
it. Yeah,
no, but I think it's like, look, I'm genuinely, I'm not the man that's supposed to cheating at all.
Facts.
No one, like, don't get it twisted or whatever.
Yeah.
And I feel like, no matter if I know the home girl or not, whether I've known them for the same amount of period of time or whatever, out of it, like, if my guy, I feel like we surround yourself with these guys are like who you think you are, man. So, like, if your man's cheating on his girl, like, what is that? And you know about it, what does that say about you? You know what I mean? Look, and like, I'm talking about, like, it's like your home, it's like your best friend, it's like him cheating on his, okay, wait, nah, what, because he was never cheated.
The guy, my homie's cheating on the girl.
Yes.
Oh, shoot.
What did you say? What did you think?
Yeah, guys, so, so wait, no, yeah, so I'm still on the girl side, for sure, yes, still, my side.
Look, I feel like no matter what, no, I feel like you should be telling your homeboy what he's doing is wrong, like, like, I'm not gonna tell the girl.
You're not gonna tell the girl?
Okay, wait, reframe. I'm gonna tell my guy first, look here, bruh.
You're gonna tell the guy first?
I'm gonna tell my home, like,
you're gonna tell your homeboy first?
I'm gonna be like, bruh, look here, bruh. Okay. Like, I know, like, this is my guy, like, this is my home girl too. But like, what you're doing is wrong, you should tell her. If he doesn't still go and tell her, if he doesn't, like, and he continues to do it, I feel like she's gonna have to find out. Especially, like, that's my home girl, like, me and her, we're close.
Yeah, locked in. Huh?
What?
Are you not locked in with your homie's girl?
Oh, yeah, yes, from that perspective. But I feel like saying nothing, again, it's none of your business. Like, I don't know what.
But like, if that's my home girl.
Yes.
If that's my home.
Yeah. So I feel like, what's the move?
I'm a feminist at the end of the day, so.
So what? What's the move?
But I'm telling the guy, bro, like, sure, bro, just stop, bro, and then it's my turn.
What can I do?
I'm joking.
Okay,
now the guy's in the wrong though.
I feel like the right move is to tell your home, be like, look here, bro, what is going, like, stop what you're doing.
Yeah.
Then if he still does it, then maybe sure, but
if he still does it, but then that means they're still together if he's still doing it.
Yes.
So then she's still with him
while that man's cheating.
But I feel like it's simple. Just tell him stop.
Yes.
Once. Nah, but that's my home goal. So I'm gonna tell her actually. I'm gonna tell her straightforward.
No, but I feel like
he's cheating on you. That's my home goal. Look, he's cheating on you.
I would tell, but I feel like you have to tell the man just to end it first, and you have to go to him first.
But he's doing it, like, you catching him do it.
Yes, but I feel like you have to. You can't go to the girl first and not your homeboy first. You know what I mean? I feel like you must go man to man first before you talk to the man's girl. That's my opinion.
No, like, you tell him stop. You're not gonna tell him don't do it again.
Yes, I have a label to.
You're not gonna go to him and tell him don't do it again. The relationship is done after that. What are you doing? What's wrong?
Nah, please.
So you're gonna let your homegirl still be in a relationship with the guy that guys, this is
no.
This is
bad. I'm just thinking, but as much as I would sit here and be like, yeah, like, man must be realistic, you know what I mean? Okay. But I feel like you must tell your man, okay, you tell her or I tell her. But preferably I'd want my man to tell her. Because I don't want to be the man to get in this, share myself in the situation and be like, okay, look here. Nah, that's my cheating on you, bro. Like, I feel like that's a lot of, but it's your own girl, and you should be willing to kind of take that baggage of the situation because it's a girl that you're friends with and you have a connection with. So yeah, I feel like that's the move.
That is day one, bro.
That's the move, bro. Okay, now we're going on to our next section.
Okay.
Our next segment.
Okay.
So I don't know if you guys know the term play on yellow card, red card. So basically, I'm gonna give Musa a situation, and he must say a yellow card, a red card, or play on. So play on being that's completely fine. Yellow card being one more you out, or like that's like on the fence. Red card, that's you leaving the field.
Okay.
Basically, okay. I'm gonna give you now a few scenarios. So you talking to someone, they text you what they're doing, like they text you all the time, but they never make the effort to make plans.
Okay, that's a bit tricky. That is quite tricky. I won't lie. Because.
Bruh, just
okay, yellow card.
Yellow card.
That's a yellow card.
Yeah, I think I would agree that's also a yellow card if I'm being honest. Okay. Their best friend is the ex.
Their best friend is
Their
the ex?
best friend is the ex. Like they broke up but they still like
they like broke this. Up and they're still like this?
They're like this, bruh.
But that's a red. It depends.
No, it doesn't depend.
It actually depends though.
Bruh,
nah.
In what's an order that doesn't depend?
But it could be a yellow card and it could be a red card.
Okay.
Depending on. Nah, it's so.
Like friends is fun, friends, but like they talking every day.
Nah, they can't be talking every day now. Okay, now wait, now you can't be. It's a. But what's in between? Like, is it an orange card,
bruh? Yellow or red? Bruh.
It's a red card. It's a red. It's a red card. Yeah.
Okay. Someone always insisting on playing the ball, even when it's your birthday.
Play on, bruh.
Play on.
Play on. They're showing love, bruh.
I wouldn't say play on. I feel like that's a okay. Play on because maybe someone is just trying to be nice. Like people are just trying to be nice or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
But like all the time, even on your birthday, I would say that's a yellow.
Wait, did you say like always when it's your birthday or
no,
regardless? Like you're going out.
They always pay. Even when it's your birthday, then they still pay.
Okay, wait, man. That's a yellow card.
I would say that's a yellow. Like I'm all for people being nice to me.
Because like I also have to.
I would also be like, to be too one-sided, man.
Mm.
Like people can have the fun to do it, but like. I feel like it's just...
Especially if it's a good friend of yours.
Yeah, definitely not. Yeah. Okay. They never ask you questions about their day.
They never ask like me questions about my day.
Like they never ask you like,
how was your day?
How was your day? How are you doing? Whatever.
It's a yellow. It's a yellow.
Yellow.
Because you do get people that like they're caring, but they're not good with words.
I feel like that could also depend on the type of like relationship.
Is this a relationship or is this like a friend?
A relationship. Let's just say
it's a relationship.
Like talking, like going into the relationship, like talking stage about you into the relationship.
Then it's like a yellow.
These are like the deciding factors.
Then it's like a yellow.
Yellow. But I also would agree, man.
It's like
if you ask him all the time, like, how are you doing, whatever, and like, you're getting it, like, they're not kind of giving that, you know what I mean? I feel like it's like a courteous thing to do.
It is a courteous thing to do.
I feel like even if someone's not your girl, you would ask them how they do.
Yeah, even.
Okay, wait. Not like in a dungus way, but just like, oh, like, how was your, okay, nah, maybe I'm speaking on that one, but.
Yeah.
Okay.
But like, when have you ever been in a position?
Okay. So, never asking questions about their day. So that's what you're saying, it's yellow.
It's yellow.
They downplay your trauma or past experiences.
Sure, that.
I'm sick to my stomach getting that one out.
Downplay as in.
Downplay, bro.
They just downplay.
They downplay it, bro.
So you're telling them
like
childhood trauma.
They don't see it as that big of a thing that as what you would normally think about it.
But that's a red card, bro. That's a red
card. I would agree. They always play the victim. Nah, that has to go, bruh. He has to go.
They always play the victim. Yeah, that's a red card.
That's a red, bruh.
That's a red card.
100% that's a red. They DM their ex happy birthday. Nah. I feel like we can have different answers here.
Anyway, so. But, nah, look. Every year, like it's.
Bruh, they it's their birthday, happy birthday.
Okay, when did they break up?
Bruh, flipping 5 months ago.
They broke up 5 months ago?
5 months ago.
And it depends on the terms on why
they broke up. Like, maybe just say it wasn't working out. Doesn't have to be a messy thing, like it didn't work out.
It's a yellow card.
Yellow card? I'm saying play on. Play on, bruh. Like.
I'm saying yellow card because it depends on the circumstance.
Bruh,
like if he was like, if he did her dirty and she's still wishing him happy birthday, then it's like, come on, Ray.
But I feel like out of respect for someone, I feel like that's another common courteous thing to do to just wish someone happy birthday.
Do you wish happy birthday? Because this man's just saying stuff.
It's not like a thing with me.
Okay, so did you wish? What's the name happy birthday?
What? Yes. Is this gonna go in?
Okay, so
yeah, wait.
you wish it.
Yes, I wish happy birthday.
And did you also wish?
Okay, now I don't know who you're talking about. Now you're tweaking.
Nah, yeah. Whatever Gucci said, yeah, for sure.
Bruh, what the?
Definitely.
Okay, bruh, they gave the ex happy birthday. I'm saying play on. I feel like, especially if you didn't end on horrible terms, so even if you
You
did.
didn't know how horrible term. Is this first-hand experience?
Bruh, answer the question!
Oh yes. So guys, it's a yellow card.
You saying it's yellow, I'm saying
It's
play
a yellow
on.
card
Okay.
because of circumstances.
Okay.
Yeah.
They save someone else's aesthetic. I mean, they save someone else's thirst trap. They save someone else's thirst trap because of the aesthetic.
What does that even mean?
Like it's a nice.
Who wrote that
It's a
question?
nice picture.
Who wrote that
Nah,
question?
I got this from. Generally, I got this from the thing my friends when I put a poll up and they sent pictures of it.
So okay.
I don't know who's doing it. I'm not gonna say the friend.
But now, like, what is a thirst trap though?
Bruh, a picture of you looking nice, bruh.
Is
Maybe
that
maybe a bitchy skin showing like that.
Is it like a thirst trap, like pictures of money, like shirtless?
Yeah, it could, yes, possibly. And they saving it because of the aesthetic. Because of how like the picture looks, like in terms of like the overall.
Nah, that's a red card.
I'm saying that's a red.
That's a red card,
Gee,
yeah.
you've got to go.
That's a red card.
You've
yeah.
got to go. Okay. First, I feel like it's gonna take us a bit more time.
Okay.
But I feel like this is also like a thing that. Okay, there's two more. I'm gonna say.
Mm-hmm.
Both are kind of they go into good conversations, but your special someone or someone that's about to go into a relationship with,
Okay.
they're very touchy with people in a friendly way. Okay, I'm answering first now. They're very touchy with people in a friendly way. Look, being, it depends the extent. Like I feel like hugging a bar is never gonna like what are we considering as touchy?
They say
Not if this is touchy. Okay, for people listening on audio.
like play fighting.
Play fighting, no! Play fighting, you've got to go.
Play fighting.
That is a raid. Play fighting. If
Play
you ever,
fighting,
bruh,
bruh.
Gin chat, if ever your girl is play fighting with another man, it is beyond. It's beyond gone. The game's gone. Generally, the game's gone.
Bah.
Play fighting. Oh, I'm
Play
sick to my
fighting.
stomach. Oh my goodness.
Man will eat for a few days.
Bruh,
Man's gonna lose his appetite for a few days.
okay. In that play fighting, red card.
Play fighting
Red
is a
card.
red card.
That's a red.
But you know, if she's saying hi and bye to money and it's like money she knows or
What? So we came with the decision. What that is? Yellow card, possibility or red card.
it's play on yellow card with the VAR.
Okay, but anyways,
Mhm.
that was the first episode of the podcast or
Okay.
Under the Lid. Glad you're with me.
Another first guest.
First guest.
Yo,
First
that's
guest.
love.
But
That's
yeah, I
love,
really
that's
enjoyed
love.
it, and if you want to let me know, please let me know if you want to see more. Would you like to see what type of stuff you want to see us talk about, or me and other people talk about? And yeah,
Sure.
much love and more soon. Bruh.
Nah, serious answer.
Alright.
I'll just have a word with her. You know, I'll talk
Play
to her.
on! No,
No, no, no, no.